Yo, YouTube, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. You know what you clicked on. This is probably going to be the most hyped track on this album, on this quarter of the year. Drake and Jack Harlow, like, there's no way these two can come together and not make a hit song. You know, I say that, but I thought that about Pharrell too, and the Pharrell song on this album was mid. It's about as mid can be. Drake normally kills his features. Jack Harlow's swagger is obviously heavily influenced by Drake. You know, a lot of his sound is crafted around the way Drake would sound as well. So I'm excited about this one, yo. Everybody on YouTube, I'm actually recording this in the middle of the album review. We reviewed this whole album in full on Twitch, so you might see the Twitch chat pop up right here eventually if people start talking. If y'all guys want to join us for album reactions, we do these things live on Twitch every time, and I promise you'll enjoy Twitch. Twitch is fun. You get to be a part of the content. You get to interact with me and other people of the community. You get to rate. You get to, you know, have your opinion expressed live as opposed to in the comment section on YouTube. Most people all people that go to Twitch from YouTube say that they like the Twitch more because of how interactive it is. And I'm like, I know. Tell the rest of the community, get their asses over here. So I'm telling you again. Also, consider joining Patreon. Patreon's the way we do this full time. The full raw video upload of the full stream will be available on Patreon for the album reviews. All album reviews hit Patreon in full. But other than that, let's see if this lives up to the hype. Churchill Downs. 5 minutes. This is the longest song on the album, by the way.
Sometimes when I sit back and really let it register, I did everything I said I would and said it first. I mean, the world's in denial, but they all know what I'm headed for. We about to feed these youngins to the metaverse. Meanwhile, I'm over here just trying to pen a verse, cause I'm done being extra with the extroverts.
Hey.
The label used to wonder how I'm supposed to stand next to Vert. Probably never thought that I would get these legs to work. I work hard, but hard shit don't need no extra work. That's why I show up in a sweatshirt and let it burn. The world's mine, I just say fuck it.
Bro, even the delivery right here is very Drake-ish. And then the clap, it's not a clap, it's like a wooden mallet for the clap. That's a very Drake choice on an instrumental.
Let it burn. The world's mine, I just say fuck it, let it turn. The girl's mine, I just say fuck it, have a turn. The goats call me to the side like, can we have a word?
Hey.
I could've fronted, but I did this shit how I preferred.
Hey.
I know I should be humble, but it's something I just haven't learned. Soon enough, I had to make these bad habits burn. Soon enough, we about to come and get the shit we earn. You're not a fan now, but I remember when you used to be
The sample is crazy.
I guess when the whole world loves you, people only got one way to stand out. All that time in the kitchen finally panned out. I put some flavor in the pot and took the blend out. I know my grandpa would have a heart attack if I pulled 100 grand out. So I'm not gonna pull 100 grand out. I'm hip hop.
I know my grandpa would have a heart attack if I pull 100 grand out. So I'm not gonna pull 100 grand. I could if I wanted to. I got 100 grand in my pocket right now, but I'm not trying to kill Gramps, you know?
All that time in the kitchen finally panned out. I put some flavor
in the kitchen, panned out, pots,
I know my grandpa would have a heart attack if I pulled 100 grand out. So I'm not gonna pull 100 grand out. I'm hip hop, do you fully understand? Fully automatic with the jams and it don't jam. At the shows I'm about to start handing out programs, cause y'all need to get with the program. I'm a grown ass man, call me Pops, fuck around and take your phone ass man. Everybody know Jack, but they don't know Jack, man. They just know I got the flows and the hoes and the packed out shows. Ain't too many cons when you playing with the pros, except for how your life get exposed. But I make that sacrifice for the life that I chose. I know in Toronto they got salt for the roads, but school's closed to Kentucky, so I liked when it snowed. The kids carry chopsticks, not for rice in a bowl. School counselors all know how they life is at home. Cold like the Minnesota Vikings at home.
Hey.
Before I met Drizzy, I knew he and I would get along. But it's hard to crack jokes when you really want advice. I mean, what's it like to touch gold every time you touch a mic? Touching heights, no one gets to touch in life. Fucking right, young bachelor.
Yo, he's spazzing right now. I'm not gonna lie. This like very narrative driven type of song, giving you visuals. You know, it's cold like the fucking Minnesota Vikings when they're at home. They got salt in the roads in Toronto, but they don't got salt here when it snows. So I used to like being out of school when it snowed. Got some bars, bro. And then obviously giving his props to Drake, which he should, because Drake is Drake.
Fucking right, young bachelor. What's a wife? Once in a lifetime, till I say I want it twice. One of a kind, know your everything is one of mine. Wanted posters with my face, they know who I'm wanted by.
The sample going crazy. It's one of them things. Yeah. 250 for the Raffy on the dial. Don't act like you're happy for me now. I feel like Drake has the same vocal tone as me.
Yeah.
I could out rap this motherfucker, bro.
Heated floors, no parental guidance. I just see divorce. Therapy sessions. I'm in the
already right out the gate with such a Drake bar. Cold hearts and heated floors.
Cold hearts and heated floors, no parental guidance. I just see divorce. Therapy sessions. I'm in the waiting room reading Forbes.
Hey.
Abandonment issues I'm getting treated for. How much water can I fit under the bridge before it overflows? My son's gotta learn that forgiveness is a lonely road. The crib's on his wheel like motorhomes. Niggas love to try and test us like they know what we own.
The crib's on his wheel like motorhomes. Like it's in the will. When I die, it's gonna be passed on to him. But wheel like motorhomes. It's nice.
My son's gotta learn that forgiveness is a lonely road.
Forgiveness is a lonely road.
Like motorhomes. Niggas love to try and test us like they know what we own. Chubbs got the magazine cover like Rolling Stone, cause we already know how they rock, they throwing stones. Whenever
Rolling Stone, rock, throwing stones.
Pains, I got enough pull to make the city start throwing games. I'm out here making a mockery. I got my realtor out here playing Monopoly. How can I address you when you don't own property? They only finesse you when you don't move properly. Destined for the win, but you don't get a
They only finesse you when you don't move properly? Drake spazzing.
I'm destined for the top, but you can't get a rise out of me. 7 you when you don't own property. They only finesse you when you don't move properly. Destined for
what do you say about property and Monopoly?
I got my realtor out here playing Monopoly. How can I address you when you don't own property? They only.
That was the bar, bro. All right, first off, the game of Monopoly, everybody knows you buy property and you pay fucking rent and then you end up making everybody go broke. I'm the GOAT at Monopoly. I'm 4 for 4 in the last 2 years. I've only played it 4 times in the last 2 years because the game is like 9 hours long. Got my realtor out here playing Monopoly, buying up all the fucking properties. How can I address you? Like, how can I talk to you directly?
Finesse you when you don't move properly. Destined for the win, but you don't get a prize out of me. I'm destined for the top, but you can't get a rise out of me.
Destined for the top.
Canaries and they glittering. Man, you niggas drop trash, you littering. I'm over-delivering to the point it's belittling. I mean, the PTSD is triggering. The profit is sickening. The stones are shimmering. Came from the north, but I got hot as fuck, so ain't no shivering. Yeah. Lucky me. People that don't fuck with me are linking up with people that don't fuck with me to fuck with me. This shit is getting ugly. And every situation is transaction.
I don't want to hear nobody say that Drake isn't a fucking goated ass rapper. I'm tired of having to fucking ice JJ Fish. Something about you, girl. Yeah, I'm tired of hearing people say Drake got ghostwriters. If you were a true listener to rap music, you would be able to hear the consistency in the wit and delivery of Drake from the beginning. It's just a consistency to him. He raps like Drake. If you had multiple ghostwriters, you wouldn't get the consistency that he has. Drake is a goated rapper.
Yeah. Lucky me. People that don't fuck with me are linking up with people that don't fuck with me to fuck with me. This shit is getting ugly.
See what I mean? That's such a Drake thing to say. People that linking up with me are linking up with people I don't fuck with just to fuck with me. He does write more than Kendrick. I'll give you that. Drake writes more than Kendrick. He puts out a lot more music than Kendrick, but Kendrick takes the time to craft a literal masterpiece every fucking time. So Kendrick can take 5-6 years off. If Drake took 6 years off and dropped CLB, people are not going to be happy.
Lucky me. People that don't fuck with me are linking up with people that don't fuck with me to fuck with me. This shit is getting ugly. And every situation is transactional, and everything they saying is irrational, and every way they moving is promotional. Everybody's acting irreplaceable. It's like they ain't disposable. My urges for revenge are uncontrollable. I know we're getting older though.
See what that's Drake. Drake's writing his raps. I don't care what nobody's gonna convince me otherwise. He's saying Drake things.
Everybody's acting irreplaceable. It's like they ain't disposable.
Irreplaceable, disposable, urge for revenge. We getting older. We shouldn't be like that, but we are.
I gotta get a nigga back for that. It's non-negotiable. It's not even debatable. I'm getting so rich, my music's not even relatable. I blow a head up, it's an inflatable, baby.
I'm getting so rich, my music ain't even relatable, bro.
I'm getting so rich, my music's not even relatable. I blow a head up, it's an inflatable. Baby blue G class, I feel like a kid again. Praying on my downfall, don't make you religious, man. All I hear is plug talk coming from middleman. All I hear is tall tales coming from little man.
You see these bars? All I hear is plug talk coming from middlemen. I got a baby blue G-Wagon. It's like I'm kid again. Like you're a kid in that fucking like, I never had one, but you know what I'm talking about. Those fucking like those little tiny tyke shits. Praying on my downfall don't make you religious, bro.
Baby blue G-class, I feel like a kid again. Praying on my downfall, don't make you religious, man. All I hear is plug talk coming from middlemen. All I hear is tall tales coming from little men. When I say bitch, I'm very rarely referring to women. Most of the bitches I know are niggas, they not even women. I know that sounds like I'm being funny, I'm not even kidding. Same ones that say
most of the bitches I know ain't even women, bro.
Most of the bitches I know are niggas, they not even women. I know that sounds like I'm being funny, I'm not even kidding. Same ones that say they run the game when they not even in it. To be honest, y'all financial situation is my biggest motivation. And how you should take that statement is based on what you making. Whips and
statement
like
making?
If I see I spit in your faces. Daytonas with the green faces. Kentucky Derby races. My presence in the spot is so abrasive. Box at the Churchill Downs, that's motivation. Yeah. And shorty like, you know that boy Jack is going places. I know. Yeah.
All right, guys, that wraps up our review of CLB. Jack Harlow had a fire feature on this song, but Drake did his thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if it's because we paused mad times and we got on a tangent, or because Drake's verse went that hard. I don't remember a single fucking lyric of Jack Harlow's verse. Drake spazzed, bro. Holy shit. That had to have been what's a phrase? A phrase is 8 bars. A verse is 16, 30. That had to have been 64 bars, right? That had to have been at least 64 bars. That's the best song on the album. But I don't know if I could label it as that, because that was more Drake's song than it was Jack Harlow's song. I mean, I'm not saying that Jack Harlow didn't go hard, but Drake's rapping like he's in his mid-30s and upset that he feels like he still has something to prove. Ghost Rider carried all the way, gimme. Young Boy Better, plus Ratio, plus L, plus What Are Your Earnings, plus Get Some Bitches, plus Touch Grass. That was a 9. Maybe a 9.5. I'm about to throw out a fucking hot take. YouTube, are you ready for this take? I don't know if y'all are. Twitch, are y'all ready for this take? I don't know if y'all are. If he rapped like this and he went up against J. Cole, I think he would win. This Drake, I think, would beat J. Cole in a 1 verse to 1 verse. That's why I said I don't think y'all are ready for that conversation. This Drake right here, okay, let me ask you this. Is this verse better than J. Cole's verse with Benny the Butcher? Not even, it's just longer. Yeah, YouTube motherfuckers gonna be pissed for sure. I don't give a fuck. YouTube, leave it in the comments. With this Drake, not wash, but it's gonna be an even battle. If we were betting on the money line, I think Drake would be the under. He would be in the minus, but I think he'd be the winner. That's a rough question, yo. I don't know if y'all are ready to look in the mirror like that and question your reality. Suggest a poll. All right, guys. For those of you on YouTube, you're not gonna see this, but we're gonna throw a poll up. Who would win? Introspective Drake, hard Cole. Guys, for those of you in YouTube, the poll right now is 17-20 in Cole's favor. 17-23 in Cole's favor. This is what I mean by come and join on Twitch, because you get to be a part of this interaction like this. I feel like Cole's going to win. 20-25 still in Cole's favor. 20-26 still in Cole's favor. 21-27 in Cole's favor. Not fair to compare them. I mean, we're pretty much going to... I mean, is this not one of Drake's best verses? All right, Cole's going to take it by like 8 votes. Is this not one of Drake's best verses right here? And is the Benny the Butcher track not one of Cole's best feature verses? Yeah, they are different styles. I'll give you that.
The young boy that walked with lions around the outlines of chalk where the corpse is lying.
I don't know if you can compare these two verses. And they're two different styles of rap.
No, I never stress in the booth.
Cole is top tier story rapper. He is a better story rapper than storytelling rapper than J. Cole and than Drake is. But I think on the introspective side of rap, I think Drake is better than J. Cole is. It's not even the same type of rhyme. Like, this is staying on beat. This isn't like a talking style of rhyme scheme. His rhyme scheme is very long. I think that Drake and J. Cole are on the same level of quality of feature in terms of never missing in their own way. Drake's features make hits. Not even make hit. Drake features make careers. J. Cole's features, we go to the feature for Cole. or we go to the track for Cole. All right, we're way off topic. That track right there, easy 9. Drake's verse, a fucking 10. Jack Harlow did his thing too, but he obviously bowed down, or he not bowed down, but he gave someone who I'm sure he looked up to, because J. Cole was seriously in his Jack Harlow was big time in his adolescence when Drake was popping off with Take Care, and so he was very, very influenced by that for sure. So he left him a lot of room as a legend, which is admirable of him. Most people are going to say that Jack Harlow had the forgettable verse because that's how hard Drake went. Hard, bro. Whatever you feel about Cole or Drake, this is what I think. I think if we got Drake in a room by himself and we had somebody monitoring him 24/7, he still would have came out with this verse. That's how much I think Drake wrote this verse. How about this? Drake has a higher peak when it comes to features. Big J. Cole has better features on average. Ooh, that's a nice little take right there too. Like J. Cole's more consistent. Drake elevates higher, but then comes down below the consistent line of J. Cole. Tell me you ride Drake without telling me? I'm not riding for Drake. I'm just trying to get people to see that they don't that his pen game is real. People want to discredit Drake. Y'all see that RDC One World? This most recent one where he says like you can't say anything about anybody anymore without being a dick rider. I feel like people who still talk about Drake having ghostwriters are dick riding just as hard as people that are stans of Drake. That's what I think. That's why I have to come up with this. That's why I have to say this hot take, because people are going to be like bothered by it when clearly Drake is S tier rapper. Stop dick riding, Drake haters. Stop dick riding, Drake stans. Just be real. Track is fire. YouTube. Come over to Twitch. I promise you'll enjoy it.